I don't feel very well today, but I've got a lot to do, so I'm just gonna have to take some paracetamol and get over it. It is 9:30. I'm gonna have some breakfast now. I've got a call with Moo at 10 AM. It turns out I don't have any milk, so breakfast is gonna have to wait. I think I'm getting a call in 2 minutes from somebody called Declan. The thing about interviews, whether they're on the phone or in person, is you don't know what type of interview they're gonna be, whether it'll be a general chat about you or a more technical test of your skills. I assume this will be quite general because it's a first phone call. While I wait, I'm just making a list of questions that I want to ask them when he phones.
Morning, is that Jake?
Yes, it is.
Jake, hi, it's Declan calling from me. How are you?
Hi Declan, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Very good, thanks for asking. Teacher, apologies for being 5 minutes late.
Okay, that was a 15-minute call. It was quite general. He asked me why I left a test, and this is going to come up a lot, and I need to figure out exactly how to frame this. I left for a legitimate reason. Nothing controversial happened, and if I can explain it well, I think it's fine. But obviously, when interviewers see this, it's a bit of a red flag. Moo are using Java, Python and PHP, but trying to move away from PHP. So the languages that I've got experience with. I don't know how much I want to continue working with PHP. It would be very easy because I'm very good at it after doing it for so long. I don't think like 5 years of PHP is going to look as strong on my CV as a range of different languages. So that's slightly putting me off. But if they're moving away from it, maybe it's okay. It depends what stage they're at. But tonight they've got an open house, so people who are interested in working there, they're inviting into the office at 6 PM today, which sounds great. I'm going to go along. I can meet some people and get some more concrete answers to some of my questions.
Let's begin.
Right, it's time for this Moo open house event. I don't know what is going to happen at it. It starts at 6 PM, so presumably most people from the office will be going home. Hopefully some developers will stick around, so I get a chance to talk to them about the job. Gonna head there now. It's in Farringdon. Wouldn't be a great commute. It takes about the same length of time to get here as it does to Old Street, I think. It looks like it might be a bit busier, looking at people going in the opposite direction to me right now. Hard to tell though. According to the map, it's like right next to the station. Okay, I'm heading home. That was interesting. Absolutely the best way to find out about a job and about a company. To be able to have a long conversation with somebody who works there. The format of tonight was pizza, followed by a presentation on the way their teams are structured and how they work together, and then a chance to just talk to some of the people who work there. In terms of team structure, they follow what is often called the Spotify model. You have lots of different slices of people making up different teams and each one has a stupid name. Apparently it's working out quite well for them though. Their tech stack is a bit of PHP, which is still around from 10 years ago when they started, some more modern Java, and I think a bit of Python as well. There are 500 people in the company, so it's fairly big. They've got a big open plan office. I'm sorry I couldn't show you more of it, but the guy at the reception was very strict about me not filming. The weird thing about their office though, all the lights were firstly very bright, but secondly daylight balanced. The office was otherwise really nice, and it might be great during the day, but I couldn't help feel that it was a bit clinical. It was like being in a hospital. The company sounds nice enough though. The people that I talked to were nice and only had good things to say, about working there. Interestingly, one of the developers I was speaking to used to work with some of the founders of Graze before they founded Graze. Overall, they seem quite nice, but I'm probably not going to end up working there. The tech stack is some of what I've done before, and I want to break away from that a little bit. And it feels like it might be slightly old-fashioned. I don't know, I could be wrong about this, but I think I just have to go with my instinct. In 15 minutes, I've got a call with the CTO of Monzo. When I went for lunch with my friend, I did ask him about Monzo. I told him that it was probably somewhere I was going to apply, and then he mentioned me when he got back to the office. And now I'm in the application process, so I've got a phone interview. This one, however, is actually a Google Hangout, Google Meet, Skype type thing. This polo shirt I've got on is new. It still has the tag on. I'm not sure if I like it, but I'm going to wear it for this interview. I've got photo booth open here so I can see what they'll see in the background, just to make sure everything's tidy enough. I can just shove things onto the floor because they can't see down there. Trying to get the lighting good for this as well. I've got the hue lamp over there on a really orange colour, like stupidly orange and really dim, just for a bit of background colour. The ceiling lights are on like mid brightness, and then this big thing shining up into the corner so it reflects back on my face. Obviously the lighting doesn't matter when you have a phone interview. This person is again probably going to ask why I didn't stay longer at a test, and I still don't have the perfect answer, or at least the perfect way to phrase my answer. But we'll see, maybe they won't ask at all. I'm expecting this to have some technical questions, but I'm not sure. Okay, it is 5:30. This is when my scheduled interview time is, so I guess I'll click ask to join the meeting. Wish me luck.
Why did you decide to leave Wright?
It was my first job out of university. I never intended to stay somewhere for like 5 years because initially because I thought that it would make it too easy to get very comfortable doing the same thing. Right, I'm done. That lasted 30 minutes. There were some slightly technical questions there, but nothing crazy. It was more just about my experience with different languages, particularly Go, because that's what they use. And he seemed interested just to know what I'd worked with at a test. He asked why I left. He sent me the coding challenge, which is the next stage. I'm probably not going to be able to do that until next week because I am going to Norway this weekend. But yeah, that seemed to go okay. I guess Monzo is now on the cards. It's an option. Well, I suppose it depends what he thought. I'll wait and see.